Thanks, Mel. Get your red roses ready, my friends. We check in now with our Bachelor superfan, Nicole Servinas. We are serving up 3 hours. 3 hours of Bachelor Nation goodness tonight on City TV. So make sure you know this, friends. It starts at 7 p.m. and Peter the pilot is taking over, Nicole.
Not Peter the pirate, Peter the pilot, right?
Peter the pilot is looking for his co-pilot, and I hope he finds it. There will be 30 women vying for his love this season, and guess what? Your favorite, Hannah B, she makes an appearance tonight, Nick.
She does. Now, they're not saying exactly what her part is, but I think she kind of slips in there for a group date. Something might happen. We don't know. But I kind of want her to move on so he can have his chance with those 30 ladies. Tonight, we're expecting him to give out the first rose, and we will see his first one-on-one. So lots is going to happen.
Let's refresh people's memory as to who Peter was. He was the, I guess you would call it the third place finish in Hannah Brown's season. And, of course, their infamous one-on-one date went viral because they had some, let's just say, bonding time in the windmill. There was that whole
alone
thing
time
that came out. And people were hoping that maybe Mike Johnson or Tyler would be chosen, but then the Tyler Cameron breakup was so messy and he ended up dating Gigi Hadid. And then Mike Johnson said, I guess they just weren't ready for me at the time, so they chose Peter. Now, he is a super likable guy, but get this, there is a Canadian in the midst again to look out for tonight, Nicole. So she's 22.
There
Her name's
is.
McKenna. She's a fashion blogger, yeah?
McKenna, she's from BC.
Yay.
She likes Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
She wants to start her own charity.
Yeah.
She's close with her dad, so she's got a lot going for her. We'll be rooting for our Canadian, of course. But the other ladies we can expect, I mean, of course, there are other pageant winners. There's a pilot that's going to be there, so it's going to have an interesting mix of women.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like it's going to be very adventurous. Do you remember reading something? This is not a spoiler alert because it was all over the news wires when they were filming this season. He suffered a gash to his head. Did you read that, Nick, at one point? So we'll see something unfold.
I did. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I read that yesterday. I feel like every Bachelor kind of gets something like handed to them during the season, some sort of injury or scratch or black eye. He seems to be okay, so we'll see how it happens.
By the way, I can't believe this is season 24 because I do remember the first season. And, man, it's been going strong. So as much as a lot of people like to poke fun of this, a lot of the couples are still together. They've had families. We've seen spin-off shows like Bachelor in Paradise. It really is that guilty pleasure. And they become stars and celebs, pseudo-celebs in their own right. Hannah B did great on Dancing with the Stars. You interviewed her there.
It's true. Call me a hopeless romantic, but I really do believe in the process of this show. I know it's like, how can you get engaged after 2 months? I don't understand that. But I think there's something about your mind being only focused on that relationship, on one thing, that it progresses a lot faster than maybe you would in like regular life.
You're right.
I mean, I'm hopeful for him. He seems like a really nice guy. He's 28 years old. He's been a pilot since he was like, I think 23, something like that. So he's like ready for this chapter in his life, and I hope he finds someone who is also ready for this next step for him.
Me too. And they do say that, you're right, when they have the interviews, they say like basically 2 hours in Bachelor filming time is the equivalent to 2 weeks with somebody in real life because it's so concentrated during these beautiful romantic settings. And the whole focus the entire time, they all leave their work, sometimes they lose their jobs, is to focus on finding love. And that's what they're honing in on. And that's why you see them wear their hearts on their sleeve and all the drama that unfolds, right?
Absolutely. So, Dina, tonight when everyone will meet everybody, of course, but I like putting bets on who's going to win. So tomorrow you pick your top 3, and I'm going to pick my top 3. Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to see who wins.
And you know what's great?
And then whoever wins gets to do something, or get something, or the loser has to do something. Okay.
All right. I'm down with this wager. I think you're going to fare better than I am. It's tough, especially the first night. It's always so interesting to see what they do coming out of the limo to impress. Some of them go overboard. They'll wear costumes or do like a fun talent.
I know. What would you do, Dee?
I think I'd be
What would
really
you do
boring.
walking out of the limo?
I think I'd be so boring. I'd probably trip and fall by accident. What would you do? Would you do something?
No, I'm like a classic, like, you either like me or you don't. I don't know. Maybe I'd like wave a Canadian flag, maybe, just to show that I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe do like a toast or a shot with maple syrup or something.
Yeah, oh, that's a good idea.
Listen, and we saw Jillian Harris got her own spin-off when she was on The Bachelor, because they love their Canadians, which is a great thing on this franchise. So did Caitlin Bristow, right? And so did,
we've had a lot of
what's
successful Canadians.
Who's the other? Who am I forgetting from Montreal? She was with Nick.
really beautiful.
Yes, people are yelling at the screen
She's
right
with
now.
Nick
for sure.
Vile, but then it didn't work out.
Didn't
But now
work
she's
out.
dating someone else who's really cute.
Yeah, so make sure you check it out, friends. Do not
This
miss
is bugging me.
the season 24 premiere of The Bachelor tonight on City TV. It's 3 hours, so make sure you settle down. Grab your roses and popcorn at 7 p.m. Thanks, Nick. We'll chat tomorrow.
See you later.